Hi, I'm Jim Token, President of ADAMM, the Automobile Dealers Association of Mega Milwaukee. There are two ways to enjoy the thrill of driving a brand new car. You can buy it or you can lease it. Which is better for you depends on your budget and personal priorities. Before you decide to buy or lease, you need to understand and consider the advantages and disadvantages of each. Let's take a look at the advantages of leasing first. If you enjoy driving a new car every 2 or 3 years, want lower monthly payments, like having a car that has all the latest features and options, and one that is always under warranty, then leasing may be for you, especially if you drive 18,000 miles or less per year. When you lease, you're only paying a percentage of the actual cost of the vehicle, based on a combination of the miles driven and months you have possession of the vehicle. So your monthly payments will be less than buying a car. But leasing has its disadvantages too. If you lease, you will always have a monthly payment. As long as you need to have a vehicle to drive, it will never be paid off. You will never own it. With leasing, you are paying more money over the long term to get the benefit of always driving a new or newer model car. If you are new to leasing, there are other factors to consider ahead of time. First, have a good idea of the number of miles you typically put on your car every year, and make sure the lease has sufficient miles figured into it. If you think you will need more miles during the term of the lease, you may want to buy additional miles up front and have them figured into the monthly payment, because it's less costly to do this before than at the end of the lease. Second, get a clear understanding of the interest rate and residual value that are used to calculate the monthly lease payment. Third, make sure the lease includes GAP or Guaranteed Auto Protection coverage. If you have an accident and your car is totaled, your own insurance will pay you the current market value, but not the total amount of what you owe under the terms of your lease. This can leave a gap in your coverage and an amount that you still have to pay if you don't have GAP insurance. Finally, if you shop at more than one dealership, compare the exact same vehicle with the exact same features for a fair price comparison. Negotiate the purchase price first before you ask for a lease payment quote. The other option is buying, which also has its advantages and disadvantages. The advantage of buying a car instead of leasing include the fact that you own it, will pay less money over the long term, and have greater flexibility. Whether you pay cash for your vehicle or even if you finance it, each month you will be building up equity. So once you've paid off your loan, it will be yours outright, with no payments for as long as you keep the car. You also have more options. Unlike leasing, your vehicle will have a resale value, and you can sell it at any time or use it as a trade-in for another car. Buying is also a good idea if you typically drive more than 15,000 to 18,000 miles a year, like to customize your car or plan on driving it for 5 years or longer. But there are disadvantages to buying too. Your monthly car payment will be higher than if you lease. And if you own the car longer than the manufacturer's warranty or a purchased extended warranty, you will have to pay for repairs and maintenance. In summary, the question of whether to lease or buy a vehicle has no right answer. Only an answer that's right for you based on your own situation and desires. Whether you choose to buy a vehicle or lease it, you can count on one thing: you're always better off at an ADAMM new car dealer.